Hello everyone, this is Motorsport Progression and I'm back again with another video. So I just want to talk about the 2026 Formula 1 season and the first race of the season at the Australian Grand Prix and exactly what happened in that race. So going into that race, obviously there was a lot of anticipation of the new rules. You know, there's a new battery pack, you know, put in the cars, and then there's also new overtaking system. They've removed the DRS and they put more like a battery charged overtake. So there was a lot of anticipation, and after pre-season, you know, Mercedes were looking strong. They were looking strong after pre-season, and in qualifying on the Saturday, Mercedes were the quicker team, and George Russell put it on pole position with Kimi Antonelli, his teammate, next to him. So it was the two Mercedes on the front row, and you had the two Ferraris just behind them. So the two most competitive teams were the two Mercedes and the two Ferraris. They're four most competitive drivers. So what happened exactly was, when the race started, George Russell lost a place. He lost the lead to Charles Leclerc into the first few corners. Obviously, this is the first time in race trim that the drivers were trying out these new rules and these new tactics. So the first few laps was like a back and forth. George loses the lead, then he retakes the lead, then, you know, back and forth with Charles Leclerc. So they were fighting for the race win, and then George ended up, you know, going ahead. There was a first virtual safety car where Mercedes they pitted, and Ferrari they didn't manage to pit, you know, under the virtual safety car. So that's what really compromised Ferrari's race, or else they could have won that Grand Prix with Charles Leclerc. And also Lewis Hamilton was doing well in that race as well. I think he ended up finishing 4th. And yeah, so George Russell ended up holding on to win the Australian Grand Prix to take the 25 points. And his teammate Kimi Antonelli came in second, just about 3 seconds behind. And then you had Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari, on the podium, and then behind him was Lewis Hamilton. And there was a lot of eyes on Max Verstappen as well, because he finished